New faces. Obviously the classics. Like appreciate y'all boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You also count as a classic though.
Nah.
You've been at every Between Friends.
Bro, like freshest.
I don't think a lot of people have that stamp on them, bro.
That's crazy.
And then with Travis also, we're there to move our heads, we're there to rock. So like, how do you look at performing? Do you look at it in the sense that, okay, I have to curate something for the space that I'm in, or can you craft it around that? And a lot of it can be seasonal, because like just chatting about it today, we were talking about like Camomile Live and what it looks like right now. And it looks like a concert where you can engage with the audience like this. But there's going to be a time where he gets into his R&B mode and wants to be like intimate and listening session kind of thing. And
Welcome to the Welcome to the Posties. Welcome to the You start the wine. That's when you start the wine. Welcome to the Posties podcast. Here to know the vibe. Timber, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. We have to always start with the wine, bro. It's in the ankles, guys. You must know this thing, bro. But Posties family, hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi. Nice to see you guys again.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, joining us on another family meeting. It's nice to see you guys again. And selfishly today, we're going to use it as a catch-up session for us.
Yes, sir.
But for you too. You know, let's just chat, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about what's been going on in our lives, what we've been doing outside, and everything that Lexi and I want to talk about, bro. How you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright, man. Busy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Busy. Busy. Loading for the 19th. I don't know when this is going to drop. Maybe in a week or two.
I don't know. Plug now, bro. Plug.
19th though. Y'all need to be there, you know what I'm saying? Just a little live one at Kai Cafe. It's going to be a little party. The
poster is right here.
Boom!
There it is, bro.
In your face, taste. But yeah, I've been good though. Like swimming. It's tough to swim. I'm not good at it yet. Timber, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm feeling energized.
Okay.
You know, energized on different fronts. You know, the vision is making sense. You know,
yes.
It's a hustle in it, but like you know, it's all gonna make sense, bro, for us and the Posties family. So yes, I'm quite happy about that, bro.
Big shout out. The Posties family have been really cool, bro. Between friends, like I was telling.
We're jumping in there.
Sure, we can segue.
Because I have to say I've missed another one now.
You missed another one?
This is 2 in a row I've missed now.
Demerit.
Bro. The boys are going to be calling me out soon on some dog weed.
You actually haven't been representing.
But this is the one this coming weekend in Joburg is the first one we're both going to miss.
Yeah.
There's nothing we could have done about that.
Ish, guys. Fly us out. You know what I'm saying? Slow, fly me up, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I was saying between friends, when I was like on the stage behind the DJ,
as usual,
like, as the vibes go.
Did you see in the comments people were like Alex is always behind there
in the video?
It was Six, bro. Six was like Alex is always over there.
This in the video on the YouTube what the set?
No. It was when you posted on the Posties page.
Oh yes.
And you're vibing there, and they're like, of course, Alex is in that position, bro. Shout out VIP.
Relaxing. But yo, I wasn't alone, bro. Like, my friend was like literally in the crowd that like I was there with her partner. So like I was doing my thing, went like to the side, went to the back, and there was a whole party of just like Posties like people, you know.
Shout out the family, man.
Appreciate y'all. Everyone came and say what's up, you know what I'm saying? Came through, dapped up, we chatted a little, exchanged names, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. There was a lot of friends at Between Friends.
So that's new friends, old friends?
Yeah. A lot of new friends.
Nice.
A lot of new friends.
New faces too.
New faces. Obviously the classics. Like appreciate y'all boys. You know what I'm saying?
You also count as a classic though.
Nah.
You've been at every Between Friends.
Bro, like Fresh
I don't think a lot of people have that stamp on them, bro.
That's crazy.
Every single one you've been there. This is the first one you're missing. How do you feel actually?
Oh man, y'all breaking my record. But it's to grow. It's to grow. So it's fine. It's fine. But like we must change this. This record needs to continue, bro. Between Friends, Maputo. You know what I'm saying?
Between Friends, Maputo.
Yeah.
Mozam, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Guys.
Yeah. But Operation Fill Up the Mill, bro. How did you feel about it?
Operation Fill Up the Mill. I'm not sure, technically. Because if you know the mill, you enter and you're in the mill. But like, you weren't in Between Friends yet.
I get what you're saying. It's like, that's...
Yeah, and then like by the party, by the stalls, that's where the boys are. That's where the party was. So that part, shout out. Fill out the mill for sure. DJ sets I'm shy.
Home ground advantage, dog.
Nah, I'm shy. Can never do wrong, bro. I'm shy. You're a saint, sir.
Who was he after and before? Was he before?
He was after Shakes and Liz. Before Mzwa.
And then Tugsin, I'm guessing, was before Shakes and Liz.
Oh, was Tugsin? Am I mixing up Tugsin? Oh, I think he was after Tugsin.
Okay.
And then
shout out the Broke Boys. That's a crazy lineup.
That's a crazy lineup. Like Workaholics also there. Fellow Lati I saw was in the lineup. I missed the set though. I missed a couple sets, but like the music was definitely musicking. The music was musicking. The people were peopling.
Now on socials, because FOMO always groups me when I can't make it. I was watching, bro.
Yeah.
It was weird. There was a delay, because when doors opened, because I'm in Joburg now. So I'm in Joburg. I'm waiting for people to start posting, and doors open. No one's posting it. I'm refreshing. You know, I'm like, I know a few people here. Like,
what's going on, guys?
And then when it started coming in, I was like, okay, y'all filled up the mill for real, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it looked amazing, guys. It looked amazing.
Data, bro. But also my FOMO, Joburg. Nuts.
Is that what we're getting into next?
Yeah, you might as well slide into that one. Joburg is nuts.
So the reason I couldn't Between Friends is because I was Between Friends in Joburg.
Yes.
So we operated a Camomile live. Us and the boys, shout out the bowling club. We had Verge on the lineup. We had Gemma Pal James on the lineup. Headliner Sishi. Shout out Tom Saysons. Shout out Josh Dillon. And yeah, we filled up the alley, man. Like it was a great experience, because I think it was the first time. We've been talking about this for ages, that all of our friends or most of our friends are like artists or doing things in the arts. It only makes sense for us to create properties around all those kind of talents and all the things that we're doing. And this was kind of, I think we also, in the lead up, just like organizing everything, everyone was so prepared, bro. Everyone was putting in the extra mile. You could see that even though it was like the first one we're doing it like this means something. And then that energy translated on the day, bro, where everyone brought their A game. Everyone, even when things weren't going as smooth, like superstars just came through and being themselves, bro. So guys, check out the Camomile live page. Check out the things from there. Check out everything on Sishi, James, Verge, Tom Says on Josh Dillon's page, Abo Boy. Oh, the visuals, guys.
No, I definitely had FOMO for that lineup as well.
You won't have FOMO for the next one, I promise you. That one I'll make sure you don't have FOMO for.
Trust God. But cooking, hey?
No, we're trying, bro. We're trying, dog. I think it's also that level where it's like, talking is nice, no? Dreaming is also nice, but like you gotta put like the steps together to make those things a reality, bro.
Yeah, facts.
We're always talking about 10,000 people singing my song. How are you gonna get there?
How are you gonna get there,
if you never take the first step? I wouldn't know how to do an event like that if I never did an event like that.
Yeah.
Or the next one, or where's the 1,000 packs, or 10,000. All these things that we are going to do. You know what? I was telling Milan and Sishi this thing. I've been having this recurring dream, and I don't know why. But it's us south of France, bro. We sold out, I don't know, like 10,000 people, whatever it is. And we have a Camomile live there, bro. And it's just like, dude, we filled out the south of France. Like, who are... It's reminiscent of that Budapest video of Michael Jackson when he comes out on stage. and then the crowd is just losing their mind.
Yeah, aura.
Then he moves like this,
Aura.
and they lose it even more. And it's like that's in
moved.
Budapest.
Yeah.
That's not in America. That's in
like,
Budapest. These guys don't even
Budapest,
speak English, bro.
But
So
they know everything word
yeah,
for
it's just
word.
like a realization, bro. Like on some, you know what, we know how hard we work.
Yeah.
We know like we're doing the right things to put the right steps together.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay, one, a lot of other people are seeing it and showing love, and
Yeah.
thank you to everyone that pulled through. Thank you for everyone that sang all the words to all the boys' songs.
Yeah.
That supported, that got there at 3 when it was starting at 5. Like shout out to you guys. Shout out to
Gotta
everyone.
get your place, man.
And should I drop an exclusive? Camomile Lives will be coming to Posties members across the country soon. That's as close as the exclusive. I will exclusive it more closer to the time. But yeah. And you're gonna be seeing more of the boys performing. You're gonna be seeing my co-host performing.
Yeah.
All
Shut
of these
up.
things are in the works, so you guys have to come.
No.
It starts on the 19th of April when we're doing the show there, and we're just operating, bro.
Get down first, bro.
Bro,
Eves is voting Cape Town.
voting. I put up a poll, bro. I put up a poll on my thing, and I put Joburg again. I put Cape Town. I put Durban. I put Pretoria. Joburg is selfish, dog.
Of
Joburg
course.
won the poll, bro. They
Of
said,
course.
"Come, run it back here."
Of
I
course.
was like,
Joburg doesn't want to let it go, man.
people were
Joburg doesn't
fighting in my
let it go.
DMs, bro. On some, why is Bloom not here? And I'm like, yo, I'll add it
though.
next time,
Facts
guys.
though.
I'll add it next
Facts
time.
though.
No, we're gonna take over the world,
bro. Like I think, like I was even thinking for the next one. Damn, man, I should have flown in for that one. Cause like, damn, man, why not? Like this is literally what we've been doing. And the crazy part is, we come on this platform and we talk about other people and we talk with other people, and we don't. Like 5% is us talking about ourselves.
Do you guys know anything about us?
Like,
actually,
I think it's only the people who like follow us on social media.
also
and,
click
like,
follow, guys. DM, all of these things.
They come through to the items, you know, like there's many.
Debs was
special things,
FaceTiming
bro.
during it.
Nice.
Nice. Because like,
Noted.
we gotta make it happen,
Yep,
bro.
Yep.
But as we were talking about like getting like the routines and whatnot, you wanted to talk about a morning
Oh
routine.
yeah. We seen the boy.
Did you see the Zulu one?
Yeah.
Yo, the Zulu one took me out.
First time that thing on TikTok.
No, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So my brother says he wakes up at 3 a.m.
Okay.
3 a.m. and then what does he do? The first thing he does is he says ice water, I believe. Hey, excuse me if I'm disrespecting the boy, Ashton Hall. That is, you know,
He's going crazy,
bro. He's boomed.
Has he, before the boom now, has he been consistent before that?
He's a face you'd see. So like,
And then
yeah.
algorithm said,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's either he dropped regularly or that he dropped enough that the algorithm kept on like throwing things back at us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he does work. He's done work, whatever.
Okay.
So, you know, a former college football player, you know?
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess via like physique and stuff like
Yeah,
that. He's an athlete, bro.
Natty or not?
Hey?
Natty or not?
What does that
Ashton
mean?
Hall. There's Natty.
I'm not. Oh, natty or not?
Natural.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Now I'm just netting the boy. You would know. Is he natty or not?
I don't know. I if I had to give an opinion and someone held the like gun to my head or something, I would still say I don't know because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to vote, it would be I don't think so.
But on that one though, if he isn't, is there
There's
anything
nothing
wrong with
it.
that?
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like he's a professional athlete that's like.
Yeah, and also obviously take care of yourself. Just to be clear and concise,
Yeah.
don't abuse anything for anything.
Is he getting paid?
Yeah, bro. come
I'm
on.
sure the deals are coming in now.
Also,
bro.
TikTok Creator Fund America.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like just getting off of views on YouTube, TikTok, YouTube Shorts.
I think
Instagram.
that's a really nice like way we can segment it, like segue too, because like in the American sense, like Yves is saying, they have structures in place.
Yeah.
That bro, you can have the subscribers we have right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Posties family.
Shout out to
and
everyone.
that can be your living.
Yeah.
Like you're a social media presence, you get invited to things,
Yeah.
you have businesses of that. It's not really like that in Africa, bro, or in
No.
South Africa, bro.
No,
like
no.
you can even the last number guys where you're pushing 100k subs, you've got this whole following. Ends meet is still a push, bro.
Yeah, it's
you still
still-
gotta hustle, bro.
Bro, I saw this TikTok that James posted.
Shout out
and
James.
it was shout out Jean-Appel James. His name is James. One nigga, but they call James.
Love it. Love it.
James, come on, man. Anyways, he posted this TikTok, and it was like the performance obviously at Camomile Live, and then the next one was him at the office. And I was like, dude, that's so real, because it's like that's how you gotta operate in the context that we are operating in.
And he's a superstar at the office, bro.
And bro, like, don't let it be any other way, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let it be any other way. Like you relate, I relate, bro. Having to like actually get a job and like make money to make art, to make money to make art, to make all the money.
Bro, I think it's essential, bro, because like it breeds those also foundational things where you know that, okay, no matter what, I gotta work hard.
Yeah.
Because if you really, really, really believe in this dream that much, then you can't sit on your laurels.
You can't.
Bro. It's not gonna get given.
You can't sit. You can't sit. Like I don't know, but there's a commonality I feel between like, I don't know. I think you and I definitely share it, and some of the other boys share it. And like I haven't met a lot of people who share it, but like we can't sit down. And by sit down, I mean it proverbially.
I think there's also like an overlap with that we're really hard on ourselves. Because even like going back a little bit to the show, like a lot of the guys, myself included, afterwards was like hacked at the small things. I was even speaking to wifey, and I was like, how was it? And I just said the negative things first, and she was like, so it didn't go well. And I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I just went through the stuff that's on my mind.
Yeah.
That's the most prevalent stuff on my mind. Where it's the thing of like, I'm not saying the negative stuff to like beat myself up or beat us up about how it's going. It's just that I really want to fix that stuff in the next one. Because I know this isn't the last one that we want to do.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
I think striving for, in inverted commas, perfection is tough. But like, it's also like what we want to do. Like, I want to get to that thing of like, if you're not perfecting a show at that level, then there's no ways you ever perfect that show in the south of France that we were talking about, bro.
Yeah. Not to disrespect anyone, but like that Chris Brown thing where he was like flying in the stadium.
Yeah, when it was in Joburg.
Not everyone can do that.
No, Travis gonna come here and not do that, but appease his market in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to talk to you about like performing and like different kinds of performing, because there's different ways that you can speak to your audience. Like, it was really nice to see, specifically with Sishi, how in the marketing going up to it, we really used rage, because obviously like Santi's apartment dropped, and that's kind of the vibe and the energy. But like an R&B artist or like a singer, you can't necessarily perform like that, because the crowd interaction, like, bruh, like it's not like it's only how high you can take me. You know what I mean? Like that's why a Chris Brown concert, the whole thing, he probably performed for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, there's ballads in there because he can sing, but there's dancing stuff that he can sing because you can turn up, and there's Afro beats, and there's all these kind of things. And then with Travis also, we're there to move our heads, we're there to rock. So like, how do you look at performing? Do you look at it in the sense that, okay, I have to curate something for the space that I'm in, or can you craft it around that?
A little bit of both. A little bit dependent on limitations and resources, of course, because it's like the space speaks. You choose the space because it's got some sort of messaging that you already want to like share across. Something that either resonates with you or something that you're trying to communicate. I mean that's resonance either way. So it's like, that's where it starts. That's the beginning of the story. And it's not even the beginning of the story, it's the beginning of the story of the night, because the story is been going. Because like a performance, and I'm sure like you saw it a little bit like that night with like the guys, but it's like an artist's ultimate expression of who they believe they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like you going and just like, Travis is that like rage demon, rage monster. Like,
he's being authentic,
bro. Like, that's him. Like, all the other chill part is him just being a part of society, like just being a civil member of society. You know, let me wear clothes. Hi, how are you? Like, he wants to be shouting and screaming all the time. If he was like at his highest, like.
If the energy's right,
you know, maybe, and the human part is that like too much of everything is not good, so you need the balance or whatever. But a performance is that, and you want to create the environment, or you want to curate the environment that like allows that to happen the most, because that's also what other people resonate with. Like, I don't know who said it, and I can't remember if I was talking to you, if it was just like something I heard, but someone is like, a celebrity is sort of like what people see of themselves. It was Milan. He was like, it's sort of like a reflection. Your favorite celebrities tell you about like who you are low key, because
why do you resonate with that? Yeah.
So it's like you want to express that thing at the highest level in this performance through the music.
No, 100%.
Like, so it goes both ways.
Yeah,
but like that's how I see like performing. That's how I see performances. Like, I love performing because again, like you get to then be that. Some people it's in the studio because they're performing on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Some people like it's like a painter. Like I'm now painting and in this zone. Like I enjoy the zone the most. Some people the painting is the performance.
Okay.
When you see them live and it's like that's an extension of the painting.
Yeah, no, the performance elements definitely leaves me in awe sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the times when I'm watching you guys, because like I don't chat to you guys at all about the performance. At most I'll ask about like set list, and then even then I'll be like, it's going like the way that you want. Like this is you're painting it the way you want to. Obviously I'll be like, interesting. But then seeing it come to life, bro, in ways that you can't necessarily think. Like for Camomile Live, I wasn't sure about Santi's Apartment being the last song on it, because I was like automatically I'm thinking marketing numbers, all these kind of things.
Broken
like,
it.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Because the thing about like being an artist, like, and you realize this in different forms as well, and being I'm gonna say creative, specifically an artist, and specifically with music. I don't know how everyone else like goes through their thing, but like, and I think most arts are like this. It's like, bro, you haven't yet made the best song yet. Always, because you hear it in your heart or something. Like, it's always be corny.
Yeah.
But it's not even that you hear it, like you have instruments playing and like you can hum it out right now.
But
it's like there's like a frequency that's like hitting here somewhere, and you like every single iteration is like trying to like touch that and like get to know that. So it's a long process. Like even I love Sishi's career. I love Sishi's career progression. Maybe it's also because I've just been so close to it.
Yeah.
But like, bro, yeah, literally first person Cedar, bro. You see the whole progression, bro. And like, I used to see him going crazy in the room. You know, just like thinking of ideas and like plotting and ideating and planning and making the music, you know, and preparing for making the music. And like going through that whole process that like a lot of people will be like, oh, dramatization is not that deep, you don't need to do all of that, just come to studio, just come, there's a beat already,
do what works for you,
do what works for you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like just seeing that like just shows you like the different stages of artistry. Like you get the beginning where it's like you're just trying to connect that, and then when you get to know it a little bit more, you get to be a bit more experimental with it. So now you get to play now where you're playing, you know, and then you're also dealing with the business. So your perspective is changing as you're growing and learning, and then also now you're dealing with like just art and being vulnerable and exposing yourself out.
Yeah,
you know, the emotions of that. Like it's a whole thing, bro. It's a whole thing,
and a lot of it can be seasonal. Because like just chatting about it today, we were talking about like Camomile Live and what it looks like right now. And it looks like a concert where you can engage with the audience like this. But there's going to be a time where he gets into his R&B mode and wants to be like intimate and listening session kind of thing. And you also have to give artists the freedom to be whoever they want to be in that moment. You know, and then the job comes in afterwards where, okay, cool, how are we going to market this? How are we going to monetize it? How are we going to push that there? But like, I always tell you this thing, I just want artists to be an artist, bro.
Be an artist.
Like everything else, cool, because of the place we're at in like our journeys and whatnot, you gonna think about the other things. Like they're going to weigh on your mind. Fuck, we're limited via budget. We can't get pyrotechnics right now and 10 million of Drake's dancers. Like we can't do that right now. But like, okay, how can we still make that one person in the crowd feel something?
Yeah,
because they're gonna go home, they're gonna go, like I was seeing posts, bro, like gang, people, best night of my life, whatever. And like it makes me feel like stupid because I'm like, bruh, I'm here beating myself about sound that went off for like 5 seconds, but people had an amazing time. I'm not gonna change.
Like I had on that note,
jump on, you got a mic.
Hello. I think that another thing that I've realized in the past few weeks is the importance of understanding your fans, because whether you are a rager or whether you are a more soulful artist, like, you are creating the music you've created and you've attracted the people you've attracted,
You know
and
them
you have
best.
to trust that relationship to be like, okay, cool, if I'm performing, then I know that the people are gonna, show up, because this is what they're also expecting. So when they come and then now you're raging, but you know what I'm saying, that's not what you put out to the world, then there's
That's
also
bars.
that disconnect. So I think as performers, they also need to learn how to trust their audience in that respect, because sometimes you can also get in your head as an artist
Yeah.
Yeah.
about how you portray what you want to
Yeah,
give.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think
That's
that's 100% right, because like, just to add on that amazing point, Lady in Red, I think the best artists know their audience better than anyone else. So they know, because one, they're interacting with them, they're creating this art that's the energy is being received back, and it's that feedback loop all the time. Like, no one should know them better than, like, exactly that person that's been at the front of every single show you've done.
I know them.
You know them, bro.
Yep,
you know
yep,
them. You know why they're here. You know what they want, and you know exactly what to give to them to get them that 100% feeling. So I'm really proud of everyone. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the journey that we're on,
Thank
bro.
you. Proud of you as well.
Thank you.
Published author. Have you ever told them, man?
I have not. I have not.
Tell them, bro.
Yeah, guys, I write poetry.
nerd.
I write poetry, and one of my poems got published.
Yes, sir.
In the new Coin published works. There's been like 60 volumes over.
They're very fortunate to
yes.
have you, bro.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out them.
Yeah, it was pretty. It hasn't set in yet. In the sense that, like, I don't necessarily know what it means, and like, I don't know the space at all, so I'm learning more things about it. And also, it's just like something that's, when you write on your bucket list, I want to do that thing, and then you just, after that, you forget about it, but like, you're still working towards the steps to make that thing a reality, and then it happens at a random time when you're just busy and working. It's like, oh wow, like, I did that thing that I wanted to do. And then also just like seeing what's next. Like, I didn't want to get published once. I want to engross in the space. I want to create more arts with different kinds of artists, and it's just like seeing people's reception from it, seeing other artists wanting to collaborate, just open my eyes onto, okay, like, one, I guess I am creative. Two, I guess I am also a kind of sense of an artist, and then I also have to be able to create that art and be happy with what that means. So yeah, Posties family, now you know more about us. Shout out. Bro, that's kind of it, bro.
Okay, what do you think of the recent news with Mac Diesel?
The DSTV?
Yeah. Diesel is crazy though. Pause.
I have mixed. Yeah. Shout out Eves. I have mixed feelings about it, because via the people that are saying like, oh yo, he sold out. What. Like, I guess I hear you, but at the other side and the other spectrum of it, like, I don't see why we wouldn't celebrate a level up. At the end of the day, it's new eyes, it's a new opportunity. He's not correct me if I'm wrong, it's not taking away the YouTube channel.
No.
Like, it's just enhancing the platform, which was inevitable. We've seen the biggest podcasters in the world, which they are also one of, do stuff like this.
Fact.
Joe Rogan went exclusively on Spotify,
literally.
He left and then came back, and he still has all of those audiences.
Having to pirate Joe Rogan was the craziest moments of my life.
Millions of people had to do that on a weekly, bro. So it's just,
can you just
allegedly
explain what happened? Because
Mag G and his network. So it includes a list of other podcasts, as well as people like Lasizwe and Joseph Derry. And I think it's about 8 of them or something.
I think the list you sent me was like
so like 8 of the people in his network, some people in his network and additionals were offered the chance or the opportunity to be on a DSTV channel. So their podcasts will run, I don't know if it'll be, I assume it'll be as it is dropped. Maybe it'll premiere there.
Yeah,
And premiere there on YouTube.
They said that they will do the ones on DSTV. It will just be them interviewing like the different guests and stuff.
But their actual platform.
They will do their own personal.
Oh, so you actually just hiring them to be like TV show hosts on a different show.
That's a great deal.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that.
And an interesting perspective was the one Nota gave in the thing. He was like, "Is DSTV the one that's like giving the opportunity, or is Mac G the one that's giving the opportunity?"
Mac G's the one giving the opportunity.
You know what I'm saying?
Because DSTV is dying, bro. Like, multi-choice has always been a thing of like, if you didn't have sports, like
wrestling,
no one would,
and the Premier League,
bro. Like no one's here,
bro.
like no one's watching this.
Because
thing,
PSL is an SABC. Yeah, national news,
and
TV.
it's been on, bro. So I think definitely in that deal, the person that had the more leverage was Mac G, because he's cultivated an audience that he understands. This is again via what Lady in Red was saying, via in any kind of artistry that you're doing, because this is also a form of artistry. We have to know the Posties family. You guys have to know us too, so that we can give you guys what you want. And more of what you want. So I think that he 100% had the leverage, bro.
Imagine.
They just also had the money.
Yeah, they had the money.
Bro.
He had the leverage.
They had the money and the resources, bro.
Facts.
So now they can leverage an audience. Okay, now there's eyes that were once on this platform that are back on.
A young mogul coming up.
He wrote a book. Like, bro, people like eating, drinking
cool
was punch, chiller's punch. Bro, what was the gin, dude? 100% a mogul, bro.
You think
Grandeur, he's their biggest fan.
You think he's gonna become a billionaire soon?
Nah, billion is far, bro. We only have like 5.
How far is Black Coffee?
Dude, I don't think he's at 100 USD. Because it's far, not because he's not up, but it's far, bro.
It's long.
Like these, to be a billionaire in Africa, bro, it's in commodity.
You need to get that thing out the ground, bro.
It's mining, it's diamonds, it's you have to be integral in South Africans' life, bro. Okay. Well, shout out Rob Hersoff. Go back and watch the episode, you know. I can shout out previous guests,
he's
bro.
Been going and talking crazy on other
He was always going
bro.
to. He was always going to. But like, bro, you have to be ingrained in millions of people's lives daily.
Yes.
For it to amount to that much money.
Yes.
You know, like
Yes, fair.
Like Machi's fine, bro. Yeah. And he's gonna continue being fine doing deals like this.
But he must continue shocking, because like he's setting precedents. He's setting precedents because there will be another one, and there will be another one. Just because he's there will be someone else.
He's setting a path, bro. He's setting a path that we're like, whether we like it or not, we're on this journey via podcasting because of him.
Yeah.
He's shown us that, okay, wow, because podcasts in Africa, like it's possible. Like it's even possible. If it takes X amount of time to monetize this thing and get a name for yourself and whatever you want out of this thing, whether you want to be followed, whether like he showed that whatever you want, you want gigs, you want to
go to Turkey,
bro, whatever you want. He showed that there's a path.
Yeah, bro. Nigeria, what you want?
What do you want, bro? It's in your reach. Fair. But you have to actually take the steps,
You have to go and make it yourself, because he's been fired. I mean, like, the reason why we love him so much is just that he's a
maverick.
He's a loser, man. And
wow. Hey, yo.
I mean it respectfully, and I'm sure he'd understand. But it's like, bro, like, I know what it means to lose. Like, you can give me this, I'll take it, and I'll construct a W in your face.
And it doesn't define you.
And it does not define me. Like, he's such, like, water off a duck's back. Like, just the way that he reacted to that Reason situation was hilarious. I expected that.
Bro, how many reactions, bro? Like,
bro, he laughed. He was like, that's welcome ways to podcasting.
I think it's also a thing of like, bro, like, the one thing that will always get you through, I think, really anything in life is being authentic to yourself,
being authentic.
You'll never have to act. You'll never have to, like, bend over backwards. Because if you just show up as yourself, one, your tribe will follow. Like the people that are about you will follow, and then you can create stuff with them too, bro.
True. And then it's deep then, because then they'll be like, oh, whatever. Let's not get into psychotherapy right now, man. Mac G's AdSense must be crazy right now.
Yeah.
A read-in for Mac G.
Yeah.
if you want him to read in something for you, whether YouTube or DSTV.
Bro, even Solar, bro.
Even bro. Soul might have been where like this whole like thing started business wise in SA, because obviously internationally we're seeing like the Pop the Balloon show is going to be on Netflix now.
Oh, shout out Arnett. Arnett, sorry.
Congolese bro doing the most. Shout out Arnett. Yeah, bro. Out getting these American ish, man. Just give us a chance to breathe, bro. Damn, nigga.
Free Congo, bro. Fuck.
Hey, yo.
How are we still saying free people places?
Bro, it's crazy, man. But like again, you build your own platform.
Yeah.
You build your own platform, so if
Stash
we
always tells me this thing. Build it, they'll come.
Yeah. And hey, we need to embody that every day, but then we're gonna just get more busy. But anyways,
I think it's inevitable, bro.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
There's not an opportunity we've said no to.
Yeah,
we'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it just bro. Caught it. Don't worry.
Niggas wanted to do their masters.
I got it. But what was I saying about Mac D today? Masters.
You were talking about Saul and the deal.
Saul. Saul was interesting. Saul's an interesting specimen to observe, because obviously Saul has been a radio guy. He's also a DJ, and he's now on the podcast.
He's still a DJ. Anyway.
Yeah, he's still. I know. So the podcast now blows up, and Saul Penduka is now like huge alongside Mac G as an equal, and like obviously business wise I don't know what's going on there, but he blows up in his own right. So he blows up, and consequently what happens is his radio show also sees like an interesting situation happen, because he's not the only DJ who has a podcast.
No,
Sbu is there, you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure if Fresh has one, but
Fresh did have one. I don't know if he still has one, but like, yeah.
Well, there you go.
And it makes sense. Like, you have the skill sets is translatable.
So you say. Yeah. I think podcasting is slightly like.
I think if you can be on radio all day,
you
know how to chop. You know how to chop. But like, yeah, it's beautiful to see, bro. Because like, I think. And I'm like, I try to say this thing as much as possible. Like, if you're gonna look up to people like Kevin Hart or all these people that think, they have like 6 jobs,
bro.
You know, like he'll go on tour, right? Like Kevin Hart is the example. He'll go on tour, and then he'll be in a movie,
bro.
And then he'll go on NPR, and like he's got all of these things going. If you want to emulate that kind of thing,
you gotta
also like see what you're doing, you know.
And the crazy part about like everything you just said is that to go on tour, you need to know what you're gonna do into a rehearsal practice. To be in a movie, you need to know your script, your role, rehearsal practice. Oh, there's so much busyness. Like there's no running away from this thing, man. Like, stop running away. There's no running away.
Span is span.
You're trying to be Kevin Hart. Like, he still has time to put in a 2-hour gym session.
Every day. Every day. And then you say, boom, Kaisanet, let's stream.
Every single day.
Nah,
I think that's ridiculous.
I think work is the answer, bro. I know it sounds crazy. But, like, I also don't... Like, Sunday didn't feel like work.
That's how it goes.
Like, I'm here now, I gotta do this.
And you know, the biggest difference is because you built that platform yourself. That's honestly gonna be the biggest difference.
Building like, something...
Unless obviously you work for Save the Whales or whatever.
Yeah, but even there, you can save a whale yourself. You know? I think that's... Building something for yourself or for your community or for your people goes further than when you're building someone else's kind of vision. Like, I feel like that one definitely has a cap. And also you can build into it when it's a thing of like, I've been working so hard at building this thing, it feels like mine now. You go back to the table and something, let me get some equity. Fair. And if you like the people you're in business with, they'll probably be like, let's work out a deal. Now it's yours.
It's just interesting because that doesn't usually work. Hey? Also because you're dealing with legacy, but like I'm saying, music.
Oh no, that doesn't happen in a lot of industries.
You can rebuy your masters, but like
don't be at KPMG and think because you've been doing this many journals, you can ask you. No, guys.
Speaking of KPMG,
what are you gonna say? As if that was a segue we planned. Because you just went into it like I was supposed to know what you were talking about.
I'm dead, bro.
Yeah, speaking of KPMG.
What do you think of Robert, whatever, coming back as Doom in Marvel?
That has nothing to do with KPMG. But okay, yeah, I'm sure that they did the accounting for it, but fine.
What is the relationship there?
It's in KPMG. It's just
Speaking
like,
of, bruh.
it's just a good way to segue. You know, they're speaking of, just say whatever.
Yeah, as the last segment now.
And then you say what you
how do I
want to
feel
say.
about it?
Yeah, I've actually spoken about it with you.
Yeah, we actually haven't. How
What's
do I
his name
feel
again?
about it? Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
said Robert Pattinson.
How do I feel about it? I feel like it was inevitable because of the timing of one Iron Man's death and obviously him being taken out of the
Inevitable is
friend.
crazy.
Taking like that happening and then kind of not the fall of Marvel, but the fact that it's hard to maintain that peak, bro.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Endgame was too much.
And they built it all the way to be there. And then everything after that hasn't met the expectations, one, creatively, two, via the audience, because you have to give them something new that they're excited by. So, like, as a business, you're going to go back to something that's tried and tested.
Facts.
Like, yo, dude, when
Bring back Rob.
we were paying, and also, it's not a bad move because, like, bro, you got one of the best actors.
Facts.
Like, it might be a cop out,
Facts.
and however they actually, like, shout out the
He's still
Russo
gonna
brothers.
do his thing.
He's still gonna kill it, bro. Like,
Bro.
and that's what I also saw on Sunday. Put someone in a position for them to do their job that they prep for. They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You hide this Bruno. Let him do his job.
Let him work.
Let him span, bro. How do you feel about it?
I'm interested, bro.
I'm gonna watch.
Because they're gonna spend. Of course. Bro, we took an Uber XL to the plane, bro. To watch. Not even the last one. Just
Shout out the plane.
Shout out the plane. Yes, and he's certified.
Which one was that? That was Infinity War.
Was that Infinity War?
Yeah.
To watch Infinity War.
And niggas were sitting on the floor in that cinema because they overbooked it.
Bro.
We don't tell stories enough here. Sorry, guys. We have lived life.
How you take an Uber to Mitchell's plane only for it also to be overbooked in Mitchell's plane? Like,
And then you sit on the floor.
in a theater.
And
what?
those people sit on the floor. They weren't leaving.
Nah,
they weren't complaining.
nah.
They were there to watch the movie. And then Thanos went, how? Dog. The Uber ride to the club was so sad, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Because we were all like, okay, we know that's not the end, but damn.
Yeah, it was intense. Huh?
Where was this?
Mitchell's
In the
plane.
we're into the promenade. We're into the promenade.
Yeah. So, and that was my first time there. For
Not the last,
Avengers.
We're gonna hit it again.
Shout out Heavy G.
Shout out Heavy G, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro. I think that was a nice catch up with the Posties.
Yeah,
that was nice catch up.
yeah.
Let us know what you think about our lives, and we must talk about ourselves more, huh?
Yeah.
But
comment.
in the meantime, go follow. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Shout out Eve. Shout out Lady in Red. Shout out my partner in crime over here. Shout out to the Posties family. Bo, 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 bo. We love you forever, guys. And as always,
Wait. Are they the peers?
No.
nah. But you tried.
Okay.
I commend you for trying.
I get it.
I think they can be subsets, bro. Yeah, they can be subsets.
Y'all decide your own name, man.
I like Posties family though.
Yeah, I love Posties family.
I like
I love
Posties
the
family.
Posties
You think it's a little long?
No. We're part of the Posties family. We'll start giving them like P chains and P shirts to show their like loyalty and allegiance.
I hate that P rhymes with T. So like everything you said
That
with the
was
T.
bad. I just didn't. Elon Musk, excuse me. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. P rhymes with T.
As in you were saying you will give them P shirts.
Oh, T-shirts. Oh, yeah, that's you see how easy.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Pause.
Not P-E-E. P. Posties.
Look at them
P.
P-shirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
To show allegiance to the clan of Posties without
They're tapped in.
all the dramatics.
They're tapped in. They'll continue being tapped in. We appreciate you guys more than anything. And the journey continues.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.